In an increasingly digital world, museums face a problem of becoming obsolete. With the internet becoming the leading source for information, people never have to leave the comfort of their homes. Discovery Science Center is proving otherwise.
Here at Discovery Science Center, we are dedicated to inspiring young people to think about the science around them. We are dedicated to encouraging teachers to think about a different way to teach science. This is a fun place to come with each other, with families and with friends, to come experience science hands-on, kind of Southern California style. We've got a number of different sections that you can visit inside the Science Center, from Dynamic Earth to Quake Zone, Kids Station, Air and Space, and all of these have specific exhibits that touch on those topics. So for example, in the Quake Zone, we have the Shake Shack, where you can safely feel 3 different high magnitude earthquakes. And then also in the Dynamic Earth section, you can learn how dams are made and how erosion affects the world around us. Also hurricane simulators, so you can, instead of actually having to be out in one, you can safely feel that the force of those winds as well. Then upstairs in the Air and Space section, we've got a number of flight simulators. We've got a sports section that's one of our most popular exhibits is virtual volleyball. That uses green screen technology to allow families to take on other families. When you go back in our backyard, like we call it, behind the cube, you'll see a 2-story tall Argentinosaurus. It is, to date, the largest dinosaur bones ever found, and this is a recreation of what we think this dinosaur might have looked like. You can go inside and see kind of a fanciful representation of what the human body looks like on the inside. And instead of just looking at dinosaurs, you can touch and feel all of the fossil replicas that we have here. So you can feel the claw of a T-Rex, or maybe its tooth. Spooky Science is a special exhibition that Discovery Science Center actually builds. So Spooky Science every year focuses on some kind of myth or legend. Mummies are real, so they're not a myth. What we have found out through our research is that there are mummies actually all over the world, and not only just the mummies that you see wrapped in linen, there are also natural mummies, people that are found in ice, frozen in ice. That's a form of mummification. So we explore all of these different quote-unquote myths inside of Spooky Science Mummies, along with the science of pyramids, how you build such a structure, and the fact that there are pyramids not only in Egypt, but also, for example, in South America as well. So when Discovery Science Center acquired this building back in 1998, they decided to build this huge icon for Southern California. It's 10 stories tall, and the cube is clad on one side with solar panels. So Discovery Science Center actually receives a little more than 10% of their electricity every month from these solar panels. So we're also doing something for the environment as well. Not only a financial benefit, but also something that obviously is good for all of us. It's not a tour-led museum of any sort. You really just go in and start wherever you want and do anything that you want to do inside. And hopefully you'll come out, if not knowing a bit more, you'll come out questioning a bit more. It's really, you can run in and literally get your hands dirty with exhibits from the minute you walk in the door. And we want you to do that. We want you to come inside and touch and feel and do everything. And don't be afraid to ask questions, even if you aren't sure of the question you want to ask.